body, the position, everything. How good did it feel to notch that one?
It's been a long ride from going from 330 to where I'm at now. It was a surreal experience. I didn't even feel like I was really there. It was just awesome. The team was behind my back, supporting me. Phil threw me a great ball and I made the play.
What does it say about the trust that Phil has in you? 'Cause he's rolling to his right, he's dodging blitzers, and then you're just in the back of the end zone. That was a combat catch you had.
Yes, sir. I think the trust with everybody in the quarterback is really strong throughout the whole entire team. I think that we come every day ready to work, and he'll put it up there when it's time to go.
Karter, is that what's different about this year? You've got a quarterback that can extend plays, and you always have to kind of keep that in the back of your mind.
I think it's great the way he can move in the pocket and get out and spread the ball around, even run with his legs too, as you guys saw. So I think it's great, and it adds to our offense a lot.
Is that chaos fun, or is that kind of challenging? Like,
oh yeah,
Phil's on the
it's
move?
pretty fun. Once you see Phil get out the pocket, you know you got to get yourself open.
Were you guys kind of caught off guard because you guys couldn't see him get touched all spring, all summer training camp? Then you see him just quarterback sneaking, running downfields, kind of taking hits. Was that something that you guys were like, oh wow, that's what we've been waiting to see?
Well, we knew we were going to see it. I mean, we knew about him. We watched film on him from last year at Boston College. We knew he was a physical guy, and he's a tough guy off the field too. So we weren't worried about it at all.
Altogether, your tight end room accounted for a lot of offense on Saturday. I mean, is it nice to? You had to assume that was coming based off of practice and everything, but is it nice to look back at the box score and see wow, we can really have an impact on this year's offense after kind of what happened last year? And
I think it's great, yeah, because it makes it hard for defenses to really prepare for us, and I think it's awesome for our team, for everybody to get the ball and everybody to get level on offense.
How much weight have you lost since you played D-line?
I was 330 my spring of my senior year to be exact, and then right now I'm 237.
Did you ever catch a touchdown in high school?
I actually did, yeah.
Okay.
I was on an ESPN game, the high school kickoff, so it was fun.
What was the trigger? I mean, what was the big thing you did to lose all that weight?
I ran a lot, a lot of long distance miles, and I ate probably 1,200 to 1,100 calories a day.
Does it feel more natural to be this weight than to be 300 pounds?
Yeah, I feel a lot better about myself, mentally and physically. I'm able to move a lot better and do what I need to get done.
Karter, we heard from Pat Narduzzi about how physical Cincinnati's defense. How much is that going to play into this matchup, and is blocking going to play into this matchup?
I think it'll be pretty much a street fight. We'll be out there. We'll be playing tough. You just got to put your head down and go.
Karter, how do you gear up from week 1 to week 2 when you face an FCS opponent week 1 and you don't want to overlook anyone, but
right.
The talent level is going to be a lot higher when you take the field Saturday?
Right. Well, I think as we said, Cincinnati's a great team. Wofford being an FCS opponent, people look down on them, but I mean, at the end of the day, it only comes down to Pitt and what we do with our assignment and how we block them in. So whoever's in front of us will go.
What was your daily running regimen when you were losing weight? How much did you run every day?
So I would wake up and I would run anywhere from 1 to 5 miles a day, depending on how I felt. On the days I didn't run, I would go and work out. I would just do core stuff and stuff like that. Just keep them CrossFit, keep my heart rate going, and just keep burning more calories than I was eating.
Where did you find the discipline to only consume 1,200 calories? I'm sure you were eating triple that amount when you were.
Yeah, it was rough. It was rough at first. When I started, I started at TCU to lose the weight, and we had a great meal plan there, and I started just eating chicken and just eating all the good stuff, and I didn't really know too much about nutrition at the time, so I was just going off of what I saw on the internet, and I would just eat, and I saw that if you burn more calories than you lose, than you eat, then you'll lose the weight. So that's what I did.
What don't you eat now that you used to eat?
I used to be a big pop drinker.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I would have probably 3 pops a day.
Cut that out,
Cut it out, and then just only drink water. I drink Gatorade now, but water was all I had for about a year.
When's the last time you had a glass of pop?
Oh, I probably had one this summer.
Is it just a sparing thing?
Just
cheap
try it.
day
It's
thing?
I'll take a Sprite.
A reward, right?
Down with Sprite or something. Yeah.
Have you always called it pop, or has that been something?
Yeah, I'm from Ohio, so
okay.
I call it pop.
Just checking. Just checking.
Yeah, it's
Well done.
a lot of controversy on that one.
Daniel Karter also not 100 pounds, but he also lost some weight.
Right.
Did you guys talk about that transition you guys both went through with your bodies?
Well, I think he did kind of the same thing I did, and he just wanted to be quicker. And we also, the big thing with that is maintaining strength, and I think we both did a great job with doing that. So I think us being smaller and stronger backs now, will be really good for the offense.
What have your coaches focused on this week? You know, when you play a team like Wofford, sometimes it may feel like, man, I don't got that many notes from that game, but it seems like your coaches always do.
Right. Like I said, no matter who we're playing, it's always about us. So, you know, if we're messing up a little assignment, I mean, we'll fix that just so we can do it right whenever we're up the next time.
What were some of the things that they told you guys to look at?
Just some landmarks on guys, getting inside, getting your head inside, hand placement and stuff like that.
Karter, you've been described previously as having the best catch radius in the team. I was curious if you could expand on that. And do you think that touchdown against Wofford sort of showed that your abilities catching the ball last week?
Well, I think I just try to, every time it hits my hands, it's got to come down with me. So, I mean, as far as catch radius, I'm not the tallest guy, but I think I can move pretty well. And, you know, as far as contested catches go, that ball's ours.
How difficult was it to transition not only to a new school, but to a new position where you came from?
It was difficult, definitely at first. It was difficult for me because I didn't know if I was really good or not because I never really watched or studied the film in that position. So coming in, playing defense, like I knew I was a decent defensive lineman. I knew what to do. I've been studying it my whole life. So to go from 12 years of defensive line to 3 years of tight end, it's just all brand new. So I'm still learning every day.